Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolfe Pit. I admit, I've been one of the biggest skeptics of all of air fryers. I think they're a gimmick kitchen gadget that takes up counter space and does the same thing your oven can already do. In the past couple months, I've received many requests to review air fryers from many different manufacturers. So I finally agreed to review the Habor Air Fryer XL to see if these air fryers are worth all the hype. Yes, this is a sponsored video, but I told the manufacturer the same thing I tell you, the people. You deserve and will get my honest opinion, whether it's good or bad. I value my integrity too much to tell you anything different. The Habor Air Fryer XL is a 5.8 quart oilless air fryer oven with heat preservation function. It has a smart touchscreen with 7 cooking presets, ranges in temperature from 180 to 400 degrees, cooks up to 1 hour, and has a large push-button controller. Now here's something I personally think is a great idea. It has an intelligent heat preservation function that keeps your food warm for up to 2 hours. There's nothing worse than food that's supposed to be crispy getting cold. It shuts off automatically and has a memory, which allows you to remove the basket at any time to stir or flip your food, and then when you slide the basket back in, it continues where you left off, at the same time and temperature. The fan also continues running for 10 seconds after the unit shuts down to allow it to fully cool, which in the end makes it last longer. Finally, the basket is removable, has a ceramic nonstick coating, is dishwasher safe for easy cleanup, and here's another great feature in my opinion, a long cord. So many kitchen appliances have an unusually short cord for some reason, which really limits where you can put them. But the Habor has an extra long cord. Okay, enough of the details. Let's see what it can do. Unfortunately, you guys are going to enjoy my learning curve with me. I'm going to let the air fryer preheat while I get the chicken ready. So you simply turn it on, hit the temperature button, and then turn the knob to 350 degrees, and then push the button. And for some reason, I felt the need to set the timer for 20 minutes. I don't know why I did that. For the very first cook, I'm going to make simple oven-fried chicken thighs with House of Alchi chicken breading. I'm keeping this first cook super simple, because this is more of a test run than it is a recipe. The store didn't have any bone-in thighs, so I got boneless, skinless thighs instead. I really wanted to try bone-in. The breading is already seasoned, so all we have to do is coat the thighs. Once all the chicken was breaded, it was time to oven fry. I don't know why I did it, but I felt the need to spray some Pam in the basket for good measure. So in with the thighs. It looks like I only put 3 thighs in, but there's actually 4 in there. Due to the camera angle, you can't see the 4th one. I'm just going to use the preset chicken function, which cooks the chicken at 360 degrees for 25 minutes. But it also has presets for french fries, chicken, steak, shrimp, pork, cake, and fish. Once we were at the midway point, we flipped the chicken over, and it was starting to look and smell pretty good. Once it was all flipped over, back in the air fryer it went. After cooking for a total of 25 minutes, at 360 degrees, our chicken thighs were done and looked fantastic. With these being skinless, there wasn't a whole lot of excess fat. There wasn't any stickage to the basket whatsoever, thanks to the ceramic nonstick coating. I had the rest of the value pack of thighs to cook, and I really wanted to test this air fryer out, so I intentionally overcrowded the basket to see if the chicken would still come out as nice as the first batch, and most of all, if it came out crispy. So I crammed all the thighs into the basket. And this time, to compensate for the massive amount of chicken, I increased the temperature to 380 degrees and decreased the time to 20 minutes. I flipped the chicken over at the halfway point, and here's how it turned out. And I think it speaks for itself. Beautifully golden brown. And there's just enough render fat to make some gravy if you wanted to. That to me certainly looks like some good old fried chicken. But you can't have chicken without a side dish. So I looked in the freezer and found this bag of frozen cauliflower veggie tots, which they look like they've been in there for quite a while. The directions on the bag said to cook at 425 degrees, but the air fryer only goes up to 400 degrees. So I cooked them at 400 degrees for 18 minutes. I didn't flip them, and here's how they turned out. Again, beautifully golden brown. Now that dinner was ready, it all certainly looked good, but it was time to try it. I couldn't wait to try this beautiful chicken. And it does, at least to me, look like real fried chicken. And you can definitely see it's still moist from the moisture on the glove. So into my face orifice and down my gullet the chicken went. The chicken was very moist, very tender, but the most surprising thing to me was how nice and crispy the breading was. Even after sitting for 20 minutes. And you know those little crispy bits of breading you get when you fry foods? This chicken had them. The chicken turned out so much better than my skeptic mind thought it would. You know how when you fry some things, the top is crispy, but the bottom is soggy or not as crisp? Well, all sides of the chicken were nice and crispy. And it's like the old saying goes, don't knock something until you try it. Next, we tried the cauliflower veggie tots. Again, they were perfectly golden brown and crispy all on the outside, while the inside was nice and moist. I've had these veggie tots several times before, and they were good, but cooked in the air fryer, they were the best I've ever had. Very, very uniformly cooked. So here's my final thoughts on the Habor extra large air fryer oven. For my first time using it, it was very easy to use. If I can operate it, anyone can. It cooked the chicken and the tots perfectly. Super, super crispy. I'd never have great luck oven frying foods. They don't brown evenly or get near as crispy. But I also just have a conventional oven. Could you get the same results on a full-size convection oven? I don't know. I've never used one. But I do know the Habor extra large air fryer cooks a whole lot better than my oven does. The Habor air fryer did exactly what it was made to do, and it did it well. One thing about using your full-size oven, especially for small stuff, is your oven heats up the whole house, where the air fryer doesn't. The one and only downfall is the size, even though I think it's one of the biggest ones out there. But you're not going to be cooking for large crowds with this anyway. For family meals, I think it's perfect. So now it's time for me to eat some crow. I was one of the biggest skeptics of air fryers out there. And I'll say it right now. For the first cook on the Habor air fryer, I love it. I'm definitely excited to cook more stuff in it already. I know there's a lot of you out there that already have air fryers. So let me know what your favorite air fryer recipe is, and maybe I'll give it a try. If you're interested in getting the Habor extra large air fryer oven, whether it be for yourself or as a Christmas gift, there's an Amazon link in the description of this video. There's a coupon code that saves you $18 off the retail cost of $99.99. And if you're a Prime member, you get free shipping. But don't miss out on the sale for big savings. The coupon code is only good until midnight on December 10th. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.